Hello.
All right, Lauren.
Hi, everybody. How are we doing? My friend's dad. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi, Stars. Thanks for having me. So I was really inspired after a weekend in Vegas. You know what? I woke up after a couple of Long Islands, and I had shaved my head and tattooed it. And my first thought was, why didn't I do this sooner? And that's why I present to you tattoos for toddlers.
Nice. Wow. Yeah, the thing we never knew we needed. Right here.
Yes. Here's the thing.
That's great.
You might be asking yourself, where will we get the trucks for this? We're going to reallocate those white vans that say free candy, and they're going to say tattoos for toddlers.
Yeah.
They're also going to be ice cream trucks. They get 5% off on any cone with their tattoo. Also, keep in mind, what was that?
Are these permanent tattoos?
They are, of course.
Is there like a bundle package where you can do like circumcision, piercing, tattoo, like
All the things. Here's the deal.
sleeve discount?
Here's the
At
deal.
that age, a lot of shit needs to happen. I don't know what you're laughing at.
Keep in mind, as they grow, the tattoos are going to change. So it'll be a different tattoo than when they started. 2 for 1.
Nice.
I want to roll these out in every major city. That's why I'm asking you for $4 million.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
What's so what does one of these packages go for? How much is it going to set us back here?
Well, we can start with one truck for $100,000, and it's going to be a modified white creamer van that I'm going to turn into an ice cream truck / tattoo parlor.
You're going to have to figure out how to throw this poster away, and I don't think you can break it down.
Oh, no, I'm going to hang this on my wall. Because look how happy the children are. See how whimsical it is?
Imagine sorting water bottles and Coke cans.
If I learned anything in the last few years, it's that babies should make these decisions. So, what we're going to also have in every mat, we're going to have tattoos on the mat they can crawl to if they can't get, say, what they're ready for.
Smart.
Right?
Smart.
Could be an anchor, could be a butterfly.
The date babies? Are you going to sedate them, or are they going to be wide awake for this?
Well, they're going to be awake, but we're going to distract them with ice cream cones.
Oh,
so it's
Well, I mean, they can handle
whimsical and
getting
fun.
circumcised. They can handle the pain of a tattoo.
okay.
Remember, 2 for 1. It's going to change as they grow.
What can I ask? What incentivized the business? Were you noticed that there was a demand for an uptick?
I think so, and I feel like, kids need to be able to do what they want to do now, and I feel like we should start with the tattoos.
So
I know,
I'm sure where you lived as you taught, who were you noticing like a lot of
it's mostly in Vegas.
That was a terrible part, Joe, in case anybody's fucking sleeping.
I noticed the kids in Vegas.
Fuck up. Pour her heart out.
Yeah, Vegas and LA, they seem to be really down with this. And personally,
Is that
for
where
me,
you're from, Las Vegas?
no, I go there a lot, and Mike Tyson is my inspiration for my head tattoo. And
Where is your head tattoo?
it's behind my left ear.
Oh my God, I see it.
Yes.
What is it?
I can't remember because all I heard was that tattoo's a fit. Stick it on your head, and I did. And now you can as well. And your babies.
I feel like there's a lot of like crossover with Clarence or something. You like piercings.
I used to work there, and I pierced the babies, and I thought, God, why couldn't I do this as a tattoo artist?
Are you a tattoo artist? Or
I mean, I've tried a little bit. Mostly I'm 4 years old, but that's not young enough.
Are you going to be giving the tattoos?
I could, if you have $4 million.
How much are you going to charge people for these baby tattoos?
Well, it depends on the tattoo. And they do get 5% off on the coat, so don't forget about that. But it depends on how big. If we do a whole sleeve, that's going to be about $500. But for their first tattoo, we'll start at $25 just to see if they can take it.
And were you aware that Lil Wayne's album cover had you beat for this idea?
No! Really? I don't know. I've never seen
white
that.
people, just late to the game.
I don't know. But now I adjust it to my shirt. Show me some
I've never
something.
seen a baby with a white baby with a tears out tattoo.
Yes.
I want to call her that
This
N-word
one
with
has
an N-word
sweet
from
print.
here.
She's got 2 tattoos. She got the 2 for 1 with the cone, you see?
Now, who's your CEO? Who's your founder and CEO for this? Jared from Subway?
No, Mrs. Fields cookies. Mrs. Fields, because she knows children too.
Amanda Bynes.
I feel like you would kill at Kohl's with this.
Outside Colt, or I was thinking in front of every school, maybe.
Yeah.
Little Kohl's cash discount?
Parental consent? No, Howdy!
Go back to the science fair you stole this poster from.
I did.
I brought my son here. I wonder what he thinks of
Let's
this.
try it
Thumbs
out.
up, thumbs down. What do you think, John?
Are there any people in here with you?
2 thumbs up for the kid in the audience. All right.
Remember, guys, it's 2 for 1 tattoos because they stretch as they grow.
Even do
Starts off
designs.
as a butterfly and ends up as an eagle.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I have an idea. So, do they get a teardrop for every school shooting they
Yes.
survivors?
Yes.
Yes.
Or an American flag.
Or an American flag.
It's
One or the other.
Is that a ball shooting instead? You know, American flag.
It depends on where we
White
park
an
the
American
truck.
flag. Everybody else gets a teardrop.
If the truck is parked out front, we'll give 50% off. It just depends.
What are toddlers into? What would a toddler like? What would a
Well,
toddler
that's the
want?
thing. We have to have a mat like this they can crawl to, but our options would be like lollipops and hearts and ice cream, things that they like. So they're like, oh, I really identify with
It's
that.
kind of like
I
a
pick that
tattoo
thing
catalog.
and have it stuck on my ass. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I was going to get a Beastie Boys tattoo on my ass, and I'm like, why didn't I do that? Gosh.
Should have, yeah, should have.
I wish I did, you know?
Yeah,
So, what if all the kids get like R&B for the children that parents supported?
I don't know.
That
That wouldn't happen a lot in Utah, unfortunately.
You know, I'm with Roseanne Bar and Grill on this one. I'm in, folks.
Yes!
Oh my God! 2 for 2 golden nuggets. Look at that.
Thank you.
Wow, this is going quick. All right.
Get one?
Yeah,
Well, when did you get a tattoo?
you're in the final.
Okay.
Wife's like, I'm trying to get more than what she's
Super
allowed.
I just trying to get all the nuggets. All right, everybody, make some noise. Absolutely. Go ahead.
I forgot to mention that the children can also have their name tattooed, so it's easier for strangers to talk to them.
I just really need the money. I'm going through a bitter divorce.
All right, that's the last and final here. Let's get this thing done. All right, Team Celia, make some noise. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, Team Lauren. I think one more time. Celia. Lauren. Even. That's even. All right. We're going to split up the prize. We got 2 winners. All right. 2 brilliant business ideas. Honestly, I think you guys get a lot to work on together.
Actually, it
A lot
sounds
of,
like you're going to take your kids from the cradle to the grave. Is what it's like.
Are we allowed to donate our children to both causes?
Children donations will be out the door on your way out. You can drop them off. Yeah, no. Tattoos for soldiers are free. That's really nice. That's nice.
And you get a referral bonus for every other kid you refer.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming to the debut Shark Taint. You guys have been